$96,863. That is the average ROI our landscaping clients receive when they work with our company for 90 days. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 7 different marketing strategies that we use to make that a reality. What's going on, guys? This is Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency. And in this video, we're going to be talking all about different marketing strategies that you can use in your landscaping business that are proven to add $100,000 in 90 days. I also want to remind you that my new book, Landscaper Marketing Secrets, is available for a free PDF download on our website. If you click the link below, you can grab yourself a copy absolutely free, where I go into more depth on these exact strategies. So you definitely want to check that out. So jumping into strategy number 1 here is first your marketplace positioning. Now, what is that? It's basically how can you stand out in a crowd of all these other landscaping businesses? And we mainly have 2 different strategies of doing so. Number 1 is going to be niching your services. When it comes to marketing and advertising, you don't want to be everyone to everything. You want to solve specific problems for a specific customer. So what we recommend is to focus your services on 1 or 2 services. So whether that be patio installation or hardscaping or softscaping or, tree removal, etc., you want to have a specific set of services that you are known for, because this is going to allow you to penetrate the market and be able to create more effective advertising. The second thing that I'm going to recommend is that you create a unique offer. A lot of landscapers will just throw out like a 10% off or 15% off offer when they're doing marketing or advertising and they're trying to get attention. But all that this does is attracts the wrong type of person into their business, from my experience. And so what we recommend to do instead are look at offers based around speed, based around longevity, or based around value to be able to get the ideal prospect's attention and simultaneously stand out from the crowd. I have another video where I go a lot deeper into offers, but generally here are some offers that work really well for landscaping businesses. Number 1 would be doing a same-day estimate. If you're able to offer a same-day estimate, it's definitely going to be attractive for buyers who are just looking to act quickly. Second would be doing a extended warranty offer. So if you're able to put an extended warranty on your services and products, it's going to attract someone who's just looking to get the job done right, and they don't mind spending a little bit more. For larger installation projects that have a design element, maybe you want to throw in the design consultation for that project for free. These are just some examples of what you could do to start adding value that's going to attract a better quality type of prospect, while also helping you stand out from all these other landscapers who are saying mostly just price-oriented offers. Strategy number 2 now is going to be creating the content for your business. Most landscaping companies don't have enough content, and in today's marketing landscape, you need to have very good content that's convincing, that builds trust, that's going to help you move forward. And so what we recommend are 3 different types of content. Number 1 are going to be before and after pictures. Most landscaping companies are going to have at least after photos, but you want to have before and after pictures that look great. You want to have them shot in the same spot, and you want the after shot to actually look impressive. The greater the transformation, the better that this effect is going to be. The second type of content that you want to have are what we call action shots. These are pictures of your team, your trucks, your equipment. And essentially what you want to do is just show behind the scenes of your business so that the homeowner can get an idea of who is going to show up to my front door. What does this company look like? Are they legit? And so showing evidence of your trucks and your equipment and your crew and your team, these are all things that homeowners look for. And that content is going to be valuable for websites, social media, all these different things. And so having the right content is very important. And so the second one, action shots, don't underestimate those. But lastly, number 3 for content is going to be very authentic video selfies shot on your phone in vertical mode. Now, the reason that these work so well is because a lot of landscapers don't want to put themselves out there. It's a lot easier to just show pictures of the work and kind of hide behind that. But it's going into 2026 now, and a lot of homeowners want to see who runs this company. What can I expect? And so doing these video selfies is going to build up a lot of trust. And it's essentially just like a 1-minute elevator pitch style video of you just introducing yourself, what it is that you offer, and how you're helping homeowners in the area transform their curb appeal. And so these videos, like I said, are extremely effective. You can use them in social media. You can use them on your website. And by far, they're what working the absolute best for advertising for landscaping businesses. So the third strategy is going to be having an amazing website. Most landscaping businesses, their website is more like a brochure where, it has a little bit of information about them and then a contact form. That's what we don't want. What we want to do is create a website that is going to attract new leads because it's optimized for SEO, but also we want a website that's going to convert new leads. So it has great pictures of your work. It has testimonials. It has lots of call to actions that make it easy for someone to reach out to you. And the website is really the central hub of your entire online presence. It's going to link to your social media. It's going to have blogs on it, etc. So the website is definitely an important element, and this is going to impact other things in terms of getting found online, et cetera, et cetera. So all the stuff that we talked about here with like the content and the positioning, that should be evident on your website. So having a great website, that's visually appealing, that shows what you do, that has all these great testimonials on it, that makes it easy to reach out to you. These are all things that you definitely want to look for in having a great site. All right, and then the fourth strategy is going to be using something called local SEO. Now, what is that? Basically, what local SEO is the process of taking a Google business listing that you have where people can leave you reviews and such online. It's the process of ranking that up higher in search results. Now, the reason that this is such a big deal is because you don't have to pay for those leads once you're in top 3 results. So once you're in, spot number 1, 2, or 3, you're going to be getting organic phone calls from homeowners who are looking to use your services. And so having a great presence with local SEO is going to help you to get more organic leads. Now, there are several different things that are going to come into play for ranking with local SEO. And typically it's going to come down to NAP, which is name, address, and phone number. Now, basically what this means is that on your Google business listing, you want to have the same name, address, and phone number across the board on the internet so that Google can see that and be like, wow, all this information about this business is the same. It's going to want to rank your business listing higher up because it's more trusted. The other aspect that's going to play a big factor into ranking is going to be reviews. So you want to get as many reviews as possible on your business listing because, again, it's going to tell Google, hey, let's rank this higher up because more people are saying that this business is a good business, right? So having lots of 5-star reviews, very important. And you want to be aware of what your competitors have going on in terms of their reviews and how you match up to them, right? So if your competitor has 100 5-star reviews and you have 27 5 stars, well, you're going to have to start getting more reviews, right? And so we give our clients these simple NFC cards that you can just tap on someone's phone, opens it up to leaving a 5-star review. You could also use other services like CRM automations or a tool like Nice Job that kind of automates reviews. However you do it doesn't really matter, but the fact that you're getting reviews is going to help a lot in this process. So make it a goal for yourself to start getting more reviews. You're going to see your rankings go up much more. The last thing that's going to go into ranking your Google business listing is going to be regularly posting on your listing itself. So just like Instagram or Facebook or some of these other social media platforms, you can actually post from your Google business listing. I recommend posting at least 2 or 3 times a week to be able to show to Google that, yes, we are active and that we are participating on Google. And that's going to rank you higher up in search results. The third thing I want to talk to you about with local SEO is something called NAP consistency, NAP. This stands for name, address, and phone number. Essentially, you want to make sure that the name of your business, the address of your business, and the phone number are the same across the entire internet. And what this is going to do is signal to Google that you're a trustworthy business and that the data is reliable. So all of you guys that have a different name on this website on BBB and then it's called something else on Yelp or Facebook, or you have a different phone number of here, or maybe you switched offices and now you have a different address, you want to go back and correct all of that and just make it the same across the board. And this is definitely going to signal to Google you're a trustworthy business, and it's going to want to show you more often to homeowners. All right, so the fifth strategy here we're going to talk about is meta ads. At Savant Marketing Agency, many of you know we're known for specializing in meta ads, which is Facebook and Instagram advertising. And this is going to be one of the most powerful strategies that you can use for your landscaping business. The reason for that is that we can target very specific locations in your service area. So if you want to focus on maybe a wealthier neighborhood, or you want to focus on a specific area for whatever reason, meta ads is perfect for doing that. And all of that content that we gathered of the selfies and the pictures of your crew and the work that you do, we can show that in front of the ideal prospects that you have, whether or not they've asked to see those ads. So this is going to be a very powerful strategy for getting in front of ideal prospects with your brand, getting a lot of exposure, and ultimately getting more leads and sales. Something else that's also really awesome with meta ads is that we can actually put a very simple code on your website, and then all the people who are visiting your site from other marketing methods, let's say lawn signs and trade shows and other strategies that you're using, all of those people will start seeing ads on Facebook and Instagram. This process is called remarketing, and it is one of the easiest things that you could do to start getting great results from meta advertising. We do this for all of our clients, and it's extremely effective. The sixth strategy that you should know about is going to be Google Ads. Now, there's two different versions of Google Ads that you need to know about. The first is going to be Google Search Ads, which is essentially bidding on keywords on a cost per click basis. So you're charged per click, per keyword that you choose. Whereas on local service ads, you're paying per lead, and it's focusing on a specific category that's a little bit more broad. So maybe like landscaping or lawn care, etc. So you're focusing on more of a category and it's pay per lead, compared to with search ads, you're focusing on paying per click and you are focusing on specific keywords and phrases. Personally, what I would recommend going into 2026 is going to be Google local service ads, because it's easier to control. It's going to be, from my experience, cheaper to get leads, and you get all the benefits of search ads. In my opinion, I'm finding that Google search ads are getting more expensive and the margin of error is more difficult. So yes, sometimes you can get leads cheaper because you have more control with Google search ads. However, if you qualify for using local service ads, I would highly recommend to use those instead. Now, the seventh and final strategy that I want to talk to you about is using a powerful CRM for your landscaping company. The worst thing you want to do is to not have a CRM and just spend all this money on all this marketing stuff, and then you're basically just peeing it up against the wall, right? You want to have a database where you can collect all these leads and then reactivate those leads at will. And what this is going to do is help you squeeze out more money from your marketing spend so that you can essentially get a higher ROI. And so we recommend to use a CRM for all of our clients. In fact, we give all of our private clients Go High Level, which is a custom CRM we've built out, and we monitor it for them. And we actually can do some really neat reactivation campaigns. So for example, at the time of recording this video, it's December, we're coming to the end of the year. So all of the leads that we generated for our clients in the earlier, the spring, earlier this year, those people who haven't moved forward with our clients' services, we can reactivate them and hit them with an offer saying, hey, the year is ending. Any legitimate quote that you would show us that you received from us this year, for the next couple days, we're willing to knock an additional 10% off of that quote. And this is a powerful way to be able to get people to move forward that you've already paid for. You've already paid for these leads, so you might as well follow up with them. So you don't want to be throwing your leads away. You want to have a nice, organized place to store all those leads, and you want to reactivate them as often as you can. I would recommend every quarter or so. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a subscribe. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm happy to answer. And as always, if you are a landscaping company and you're looking for an expert marketing team to come in and help you take things to another level with your marketing strategy, my link is in the description below. You can book a call with our team. We're going to talk all about your situation, what your goals are. We'll create a roadmap to hit your goals, and we'll show you what it would look like for us to support you from there. All right, guys, I'll see you on my next video.